Hey guys, welcome back. Just wanted to wish you all a happy Canada Day and to remind you of the dangers of overdoing it. Canada Day we're going to celebrate with a lot of maybe friends or family, or maybe you're sitting at home by yourself thinking it's just another day, or maybe you're doing it for your own safety or well-being. Either way, it's our country's birthday, and just give it a second to just honor it a little bit, just a little bit. I'm happy to live here. I don't know about you guys, but every time I check out another news story from the States, suddenly Trudeau doesn't seem so bad. Actually, no, that's not true. Trudeau sucks. But things are always capable of being worse. Self-medicating, I want to talk about that. I really let you guys down. Over the last while, I've realized that my bipolar has gone through a cycle where it's gotten worse. You know? Like scary worse. Like losing touch with the things that are matter to you, things that are important. Becoming apathetic about life in general. And on the flip side, because we're bipolar, suddenly focusing, like zeroing in on life with such intensity, a week later, every detail, every little thing that you took for granted, you suddenly become more aware of. So yeah, it really is the polar opposites that bipolar is known for. And but these are extremes, and I've spent a lot of time trying to find a natural way to deal with bipolar, and I still heavily support those things. But you know what I've been thinking about lately? I think it might be time to try medication again. Now I gotta do a lot of my own research as well, and speaking with somebody who's knowledgeable in regards to the medication. We really need to find stuff that isn't going to be on a late night commercial someday with a lawyer saying, if you've taken blah 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 during this, you might be eligible for compensation. I went through that crap with Prozac. I went through that. There's a lot of medication out there that I gotta admit, like, some of these doctors, it's like they're throwing a bunch of stuff at a dartboard and hoping something sticks. We really don't know the brain as well as our cocky selves like to think that we do. But what we do know of the brain, we want to tap into that knowledge. We want to know what works, what's got a good track record. I think it's time. I think I'd like to tone it down a little bit, you know? And that means, because you get so focused in your life and what you're doing in it, and you lose touch with things, like friends, family, jobs even. You know what? I could use a little more focus. I could use a little help calming down a little bit. You know, I think I had a lot of friends that were just really not very supportive, you know. They loved being around you because you were fun and a little nuts, but a little too fair weather, you know what I mean? And the friends that I do have that I care about, that I think are pretty wonderful people, I'm just kind of pulled away from everyone. It's not good, right? I mean, you should have some friends you can call and talk to when things get tough, or even when things you just want to get together and hang, you know, like and I just kind of cocooned a little bit and just gotten away from my social circle. Once you pick a few decent people that you really care about, who are good quality friends, you gotta make the effort to stay in touch. Those of us with bipolar, we're pretty bad at that, aren't we? Honestly, we pull away quite a bit. The best thing about life, despite all the tragedy and all the hardship, is relationships. Our relationships with people, friends, family, lovers, even acquaintances. How you interact with people, it's why you're here. It's why your spirit came back to this plane, this physical plane, so that we can appreciate each other's energy, or recognize each other's spirits, relearn everything that we forgot when we crossed over. Relearn it all over again. Why? Because it's the best game in town for a spirit. Spirit knows, right? This is the playground for them. They get to pick certain details of the life they get to have and the experiences they wish to have. Pick the palette, so to speak. But circumstances pick the colors. And if you don't have any relationships with people here on this plane, it will be a regret. It's really why we're here. So, I know I've been kind of all over the map in this video. I just want you to know that your man Henry's having some bipolar realizations. One of the realizations is that it's okay to not do this alone. It's okay to try some things you've tried before again and see if they stick this time. So I'm going to go on a little journey here and figure out whether or not medication might be right for me again. Just because I have bipolar. I am not bipolar. And I still want to make this disease my bitch. So in order to do that, I need to be very aware. I need to be very in control of at least the symptoms. So medication won't cure anything, but it'll help make things a little easier so I can better concentrate on this wonderful life that we've been given. So I hope you guys have a fantastic Canada Day. Please don't go overboard with the self-medicating. That's a whole different video I've got to talk to you guys about. That's also a new challenge that I am up for, that I've come to realize in my life needs to be addressed. And I've taken steps to do that, and I want to take you on my journey. So until the next video, happy Canada Day, and don't forget to get out there and represent.